think I woke up this morning and said, hey, I want some Amy Winehouse wings going on? No, I did not. Did trying to fix my original wings turn out that way though? It sure did. It sure did. Those are some wings. Oh, practice makes perfect, they said. Not always. Anywho, welcome back to my channel. Oh, and hi and hello to everyone who's new. We're now up to 67 subscribers, so hello to everyone who's new and very happy to have you here. So today's video is going to be all about this here. This is the Serendipity 21-day at-home nail color dip kit. Usually I prefer to wear the Kiss press-on nails or glue-on nails. In the boxes that you get in the stores, it comes with either option. You can either just have them press on with the little glue stickies that they have, or you can glue them on with the glue that comes provided in the box. Now, wearing those will last me anywhere from 2 to 3 weeks. Usually 2 weeks, just because I like to take them off and just, you know, switch them up to something new. But I've worn them as long as 3 weeks, and they've lasted me without a problem. But anyway, while I was shopping at Walmart, I saw this kit and I was just kind of intrigued by it. I like the fact that, you know, you could do this either to your own natural nails, or you can do this over acrylic nails, which you'll see in the video coming up, because I do actually put them on over acrylic tips. And yeah, just the fact that it would last that long, because I know there are some people that would like just a nice manicure and some nice colors, and they do have different color options than the one that I have here, and they would like them to last. One of the biggest issues a lot of people have is just how fast the manicure starts to chip and starts to fade or anything like that. Yeah, we're about to get into the whole application process of this, and as soon as we're done taking a look at that, we'll come back. I'll do final thoughts, whether or not I would recommend, and yeah, you want to see how it goes, then just keep watching.
So here I'm just showing you up close the kit that we're going to be using, and here are the directions of use on the back, which actually looks pretty simple. And these are the nail tips that I'm going to be applying before we get started. Now I'm just quickly showing you how I cut and trimmed my nails to the shape and length that I like. So the first set of instructions that are on the box are to take the included nail file / buffer and use that to remove the shine from all of the nails. So now I'm going to do that for my real nails, also the acrylics, and then we'll continue on to the next step. So the directions for this step here say to take liquid number 1, which is the prime bond, brush it lightly over each nail with low pressure to ensure an even application, and then after applying the prime bond to the finger, dip the finger into the powder using a scooping motion, then tap the finger against the edge of the jar to remove excess powder off of the nail. So you'll see here that I grabbed this fluffy makeup brush to remove the powder from around my finger, and I also decided to brush off the excess from the nail itself. That is not a good idea. Do not do that immediately. You'll see in the next following nails that I actually leave the powder on much longer, and I don't end up brushing it away till later. So if you decide to try this out, I would suggest holding off on brushing anything off. Just tap it in the beginning and then leave the excess and brush it off much later. So now that all of the fingers are done and the powders had time to sit, now is the best time to go back and then brush off the excess that was still on them before continuing. So at this point, you're just going to go back to the first nail and end up repeating all those steps again to get a nice second coat on. I'm just going to show you the first nail here, and then I'm just going to skip ahead to the next part to try to save time. So here we are with the nails now. As you can see with that first finger, I tried to get a little creative and it didn't really go so well. So the next step is to take liquid number 2, which is the Instant Activator. Apply a generous amount to all 5 fingers. Be sure to cover the edges and cap off the tips of the nails, then allow to dry for 2 minutes. Once dry, shape the nails with a file and then use a buffer to smooth out the surface of the nails. Rinse hands with water, no soap, and dry hands and nails thoroughly. So to save time, I'm going to do all of those steps and then we'll be back when we're ready for the next step. Now we're ready for the last step, which is apply liquid number 3 finish gloss. The first coat should be applied in 2 to 3 very quick brush strokes. Do not worry about getting too close to the cuticle area or capping the edges. Wait 15 seconds, then continue on the same hand and apply a slower, more detailed second coat of the gloss. Do not overbrush as it may have an effect on the overall shine. After nails have air dried for 1 to 2 minutes, apply cuticle oil or hand lotion to moisturize. That was the whole process there. Now, I have to say, just like I mentioned in the beginning of the video, I am someone who does use the kiss nails all the time. They're pretty easy to use. They're very fast to put on. If I spend about 30 minutes, doing it, it's only because of how particular I am with how they look and how they're shaped and everything. But it could be done so much faster than that using the kiss nails, which come in all sorts of different colors, designs, and everything else. And this is not sponsored, by the way. It's just really my own preference. I just really like them a lot. And this kit here, it was so time consuming. I mean, this took me over an hour to get through, and dare I say maybe 2 hours. Actually,
I would say over an hour. The only step that took me extra time was applying the acrylics and then cutting them down and kind of shaping them. So that's not fair to put on this kit. So, but still, all in all, I would say this kit took me about maybe 45 minutes to an hour to get through all the steps in here, including whatever drying time they suggest. Now, to me, the reason I like the Kiss nails so much is that it is a faster process to get through. And I used to go to the salon and get my nails done all the time. Now, it just got to the point where, one, I just kind of wanted to save more money, and two, it was just, you know, a really time-consuming thing. You know, on the weekends, I would have to dedicate quite a bit of time to having to go drive out to the salon and everything else. And to me, after a while, it just wasn't worth it. So that's when I, you know, started trying out the Kiss nails, and it just turns out I really like them a lot. And with this kit, it was just, there were so many steps involved. And also, you have to be a person that's actually really good at already knowing how to, not knowing how to apply nail polish, but really good and precise at applying it. Because if not, you know, as you saw in the video we just saw, it can look a little funky once you're done. Now, my nails right now are like a freaking Monet. So from far, yeah, they don't look bad. They look pretty good. But then once you get up close and you can kind of scrutinize everything that's going on and see where, you know, my own failings came across, and it was just kind of like, ugh, like, you know, these are going to last for quite a while. And quite frankly, I'm not sure how long I'm actually going to keep them on, because I'm just not happy at all. Also, you might have noticed on like this one here and this one here, depending on how hard you buff or how long you buff, it can actually take away some of the color and kind of leave you with this white streakiness. So something else to take into consideration, but it is simple to use. I will give it that. It's not difficult to use at all. It just depends on how much time you're willing to put into it, and also how precise you can be with it to make it just look really clean and, you know, like you really just stepped out of a salon. But again, it's all just personal preference. I just choose to save the time and, you know, go with the other glue-on nails that are already colored, painted, designed and everything for me. And this is just something that I won't be using again. If I can find someone who actually just wants the kit, if not, it'll probably just be thrown away, because I would just prefer a faster, simpler method than having to go through all this. So at the end of the day, would I recommend it? Yes, to anyone who understands everything that's going to go into it and who doesn't mind doing it anyway, because the kit itself is really easy to use, and, you know, the end result really all depends on your application. But at the end of the day, for me personally, and anyone else who is like me and is, you know, more concerned about saving money and saving time, I would not recommend it, because personally I think the, you know, glue-on press-on nails that you can get are cheaper, obviously, and also a much faster, quicker application, and your nails will look flawless the moment you put them on, and they last you a good amount of time too. Even though this says it's 21-day wear, I would never keep my nails on for 21 days. I like changing them up too often to worry about having it that long anyway. So there you have it. There goes my demo and review on that. I hope that this was helpful and gave you the information that you needed. If you do have any more questions, then please ask them down below. I'll be more than happy to answer them for you. That's all I have for you today. So have a good day or night wherever you are. If you haven't already, then please subscribe. If you are, then please hit the notification bell. If you did like this video, please give the video a thumbs up. That's all I have for you today, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.